are off to Norway, and before we do that we decided to do a massive shop in Aldi in Germany because Norway is probably the most expensive country on the planet.
I heard they charge 11 euros for one beer.
Can you believe? And 50 quid for a day of parking.
Koti is well and truly stacked with food.
Yeah, the kitchen drawer is hardly closing, it's so heavy, but I think we feel ready.
We're really ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're the newbies. I'm Tara and this is John. And not so long ago we were married in Antarctica, promising ourselves that we would always prioritise experience over wealth. So here we are. We sold our house, left the city and bought a van which we've converted into our travelling home. In our last episode we climbed to the top of Austria's largest waterfall. We stumbled upon a field filled with a special kind of grass. And of course visited a small village with a big name. This time we head north to Norway, enjoying some cultural sights and immersing ourselves in the most spectacular nature we've seen so far on this trip. Please do like and subscribe. We would love to have you join us.
We are stacked, absolutely stacked. I've just filled the tank up with more gas than could actually fit in the gas tank. The food is full. Even under the bed, it's oozing out of everywhere. This is the heaviest that Koti has ever been, but feeling very, very prepared for Norway. In 4 hours, we'll be in Norway.
So excited.
Our first Scandinavian sunset, my dear.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Late night ferry. It's way past our bedtime.
We're usually in bed at 8:30 and it's almost 10:30.
Well, my darling, it is 3 a.m.
No, it's not. It's just gone midnight. We have, I think, arrived in Norway, and any minute now they'll hopefully let us off this ferry so we can drive approximately 5 minutes and go to bed.
Oh man, I need some nukkoma.
So bad. Just want to go to sleep.
Wake up tomorrow and the adventure begins.
Can't wait. Went to bed very late last night.
And woke up late as well. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning now. And our first thing we're going to do in Norway is go for a swim with the ducks.
Pretty cool. So last night, this is the ferry route we took from Hirtshals across to Kristiansand. We spent the night about 5 minutes away from the ferry terminal and just had a beautiful swim in a lake nearby. And this morning, we are going to start heading this way. And instead of taking the big highway up here, we are going to take this lovely coastal road along here, which is apparently one of Southern Norway's most beautiful drives. We're then heading further north in the hopes of hiking to Pulpit Rock tomorrow.
En route, we are going to look at one of Norway's most important cultural heritage sites. It's 2 very small wooden buildings underneath a cliff face.
Are waiting to hop on the ferry across the fjord.
We got here just in time, literally just parked up and the ferry's off.
So this will take us across and then we've got a little drive more to go before we get to the car park for Pulpit Rock tomorrow morning. We are up very early this morning. It's about 5 o'clock. We're getting ready to go and hike up to Pulpit Rock. Stand on the edge of a cliff. There's nothing but 600 metres below us.
God's here.
Come on then.
I'm coming. We made it to Pulpit Rock.
Nice walk, beautiful walk. And we had it all to ourselves. And we almost had this all to ourselves too.
Not going too close to the edge.
No, not doing this. We loved the walk this morning. It was so beautiful. The wilderness here is just endless and epic. And we had it almost all to ourselves. So I'm really glad we went up as early as we did. We've now got back to the car park and we're having some courgette and turmeric pancakes for brunch. We're going to head off, I think, and drive for maybe a couple of hours, hopefully to find somewhere to have a swim and spend the night. And then tomorrow will be a day of chasing waterfalls.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Tara and I are currently arguing about whether we should go to the top of the waterfall. It takes an hour and a half, it's 640 meter climb. I say we should go to the top.
The waterfalls are never better from the top.
We know the view of a waterfall is always better at the top. We should go to the top.
I think we shouldn't.
I think we should.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not going.
She's going. How you feeling, my darling?
Good.
Just pissed off. This walk was more like a climb. But despite my reluctance at the start, it was very worth the effort. The path was originally used by locals to walk heavy loads of cheese and milk up. Imagine that! Why they needed milk and cheese at the top of a waterfall, we never found out. But the views were magnificent.
We've got about 50 meters left to go.
Oh man,
I am sweaty.
it has been a climb.
How are you feeling though?
So good.
Are you pleased you did it?
Yeah, the views make it all worth.
They do, don't they? I can't wait to get to the top
Yeah,
and see what's there.
last bit of climbing.
The top of waterfalls always looks better. It always.
What are we doing?
Wowee! Look at that! That's it, darling. You made it.
We did indeed.
How do you feel?
Great. Beautiful up there.
Worth the walk, wasn't it?
Worth the climb, yes.
Climb, I think it's a climb. That's the right word, not walk. Definitely not a hike.
The north beckons, and our plan to drive the length of Norway continues. It's taken us weeks of consideration to find the best route, and we still don't really know how we will do it. Between ferries and tolls, it looks like it might hurt our €50 a day budget, But wild camping is free and easy to achieve, and Koti is still full of food. Next up, we put on our crampons and head out onto a glacier, and I expect there will be more waterfalls too.